Hello disc golf fans and welcome to the 2023 PDGA Pro Worlds Mixed Dubs. We are here for the final round. We had a two-a-days here in the rain over here, Smugglers Notch. First round was over at Brewster Ridge. Round two here will be over at Fox Run Meadows. My name is Chris German, co-founder of Gatekeeper Media, and along beside me I have Nick Hansen. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me here today. I'm excited to watch this second round we have today at Fox.
Yeah, it was a crazy day. A lot of rain in the beginning. The rain continued throughout the entire day as two hot rounds from round one. Scoggins and Joel Freeman, Kristin Tattar, and Silver Lätt. It's very exciting. A lot of people still in the mix though. With this second round, we will be playing a alternate shot doubles format. So I would say these shots are very important now. You don't have your partner to back you up.
Yeah, as we get into hole one here, 565 feet, par 4, OB right and left. The shot really needs to be a neutral stability, so that way you don't really fade either direction too far.
At the World Disc Golf Championships. Team first, representing the team of Joel Freeman and Scoggins. Joel Freeman.
Kind of a powerhouse team, I'd say, here with Joel and Owen. They were coming in, if you put their ratings together, they came out to 1,009 average rating, which, from the math I did, was the highest rated team out there. Looks like the men will be teeing from odds, women will be teeing from even, so we're going to see the men tee off here. It will be a modified layout as well, so the women will be able to throw from the women's tees.
And representing the team of Silver Lätt and Kristin Tattar. Silver Lätt.
And Joel putting Owen in a very good spot to throw her sidearm approach into the green for a birdie look. Excited to see another team from across the pond here on this second round here.
Yeah, the Europeans are just getting more and more competitive every year. Before we know it, we're going to see a world championship.
This one looks like it's going to be a little too straight, but kicking back in bounds.
Wow.
Looks like very fortunate there. Kristin, although a little pinch now.
Yeah, I don't think she'll be able to get up and down for a birdie from there, but at this point, you just take your par and move on. Like you said, Owen is in the prime time spot here.
Oh, and look at that.
Yeah, right?
Wow. Rolled right to it. Are you kidding me? Watch your head, Joel, when you tap that birdie in to start this second round.
Pretty routine there from Silver, and Joel with the opening birdie. This hole came in just about at par at .04. A lot of the field here taking the 4.
Yeah, I think we'll see a lot more scores closer to par, if not over today, but I'm excited to see where we go. Hole 2, 250 feet, par 3. Really just want to get it over this rock and have it touch down at the edge of the circle. If you go too far, you will be landing OB.
Yeah, there's a gap about 100 feet down the fairway that you have to hit. And Owen has done just that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Wow.
Going to be inside the circle for Joel for another birdie look. That is coming in quick. OB does come in long, and she's going to find it.
Yeah, interesting choice with the sidearm, as it does fade pretty quickly towards that OB off the tee.
Oh no, Silver's going to miss the par putt. And that's going to be the first blemish. Comes pretty early here in this format.
Ooh, Joel's putt a little high there, but no worries. It's in the bottom of the bucket. Gonna grab another birdie.
Unfortunately, a bogey there. And the rain, this is what I was saying with the rain and the weather, just on and off that mountain golf.
All right, hole 3, 320 feet. It's a little uphill. We do have the Mando on the right side of the fairway. We need to keep it left to that. But then behind the basket, as you see, it runs down towards OB. So really wanting to hit the top of the hill and just kind of trickle into the circle.
Joel's going to go left gap. All right.
Wow, interesting. I never
I
really
didn't-
thought about that line.
Yeah, I would say that's definitely the route less taken.
Potentially see it again here, though. Oh, no, going with the turnover. And wow,
That is looking pretty.
another good shot. Both of our teams going to be inside the circle.
Nice putt there from Owen.
Wow, a 3-for-3 start here. Kristin here for birdie.
And she gets it.
Good bounce back right away here on hole 3.
Yeah, that hole came in about a quarter of the stroke under par, so pretty easy for the field.
All right, and we're at hole number 4, 475 feet. You have the option of a small strip on the left side, or you can play out to the open where there's more of like a, kind of like an egg shape, I would say, landing zone.
Yeah, there's just that one tree you kind of have to deal with that kind of is right in the good landing zone area.
And speaking of that tree, Owen's going to get just past it there.
Yeah, for the women here, they're a little shorter, so I think it definitely sets up for a forehand where with the men being pushed back, you kind of go a little more right and you kind of see more hyzer shots, I would say. So they do get a little bit in those bushes.
Oh, but what a shot there. Getting them inside circle for a birdie look.
Joel's, this needs to get down. Looks like it's just fine there. Right up against the rocks.
Yeah, we're gonna have ourselves 4 in a row here start. Not what we would have expected, I would say, from a alternating format here, but these two are destroying the course right now.
Yeah, I would definitely say so. This hole definitely came in easy. It came in a half a stroke under par. So the way it sets up.
All right, hole number 5. 455 feet downhill, OB right and left the entire way. Playing into this little ditch here. It's on a slope, so a lot of people kind of trickle down to that bottom side of the hill inside circle 1 area.
Yeah, this is a very challenging hole when it comes to the singles tournament. So great shot from Joel.
Wow.
Good, yeah.
Joel putting one very close. Seems like it was almost in bullseye.
Yeah, there is a lot of OB to contend with. If you crank it too hard, you can turn it over right. If you push it too far left, there's also the water on the backside. Ooh. And Silver has found just that. He's going to go OB.
Kristin with this for par. What a putt.
Great par save from Kristin. And those are the types of putts you need to keep your team in the hunt here.
Paul Macbeth, what a shot inbounds. That is a smash.
It just seems like he's willing his way to the top.
Your 2022 PDGA World Champion, Paul Macbeth.
All right, into hole 6. OB right and left. A short 265 feet. Should see some birdies here. Wouldn't I wouldn't think we'd have too much trouble here with the ladies both having very good sidearms.
Yeah, the OB left does come into play if you push it a little too far left.
Fast. Sorry, Joe. Maybe a
Oh,
long
Owen testing that OB there.
flirting with that line. Never really came back for her.
Yeah, if you want to miss, you definitely want to miss right here.
Be nice. Yep.
This Kristin.
Wow.
Ooh, that was so close to the stake.
Both of them were a lot closer to that OB line than I thought they would get.
A little bit of a gusty wind there from Joel. Hard to read. Silver unable to capitalize there on the birdie look. And this is a little bit of a tester for Owen coming back.
Makes easy work of it, though. Keep them at 500 par for the round. Their first miss of the round.
Yeah, you got to be feeling good as a team knowing that you were already leading by 2 strokes, and then to rattle off 4 in a row, 5 in a row. Got to be a good feeling.
As we approach hole 7 here, 1,265 feet, so par 5 with a ton of OB. Plenty of areas to land the disc, but speed control comes into play, and just choosing your shots as, you know, going every other down this fairway is going to be pretty tough for these two.
Yeah, you kind of need to figure out whether you want to lay up short or try to push it long. I think they made it a little bit more appealing for the long shot as they opened up that left side landing zone there a little more, as you saw Joel just get there. So I think they're trying to entice the people to go over a little more, where in the previous years we've been seeing a lot more layups as they squeeze this fairway here on this backside of this hole.
See an unfortunate slip there off the tee, putting them OB. So we see Kristin throwing the team's third shot there.
That needs to hook up.
Yeah.
That's gonna be OB as well. That's 2 OBs in a row.
Now we see the rain start to pick up significantly.
Looks really good there from Owen. Joel's gonna have a pretty hefty shot there for 3 to go across the green for the birdie, but
Good move on this, but it needs to get down.
yeah, that's unfortunately gonna go OB again.
3 OB strokes here on the 7th for them is not what they were looking for. As Joel is lacing one to what looks like inside the circle.
Yeah, that is great there.
And Joel and Owen are going to have a birdie putt from inside the circle.
This is a big putt for Kristin for double. Kansas, she has been saving it with these putts. Circle's edging out. Really just trying to keep them in the game at this point.
Owen and Joel back on the birdie train, with Owen making what looked like about a 25-footer.
Yeah, this hole came in a full stroke over par, so very, very challenging for the field.
All right, and we're here at the 8th, a new addition to this year. It is 300 feet. It is OB right and left side. You're going to need a full left to right moving shot, as we see Owen throwing a turnover sidearm that just turned way too much. It's going to be into the ground. This looks like Kristin is opting for the backhand. That looks pretty good.
Yeah, great
Oh.
shot.
Wonderful.
Yeah, I really like this change. It helps with the flow of the course, because in previous years, this was the par 4, and it pushed back towards that bridge that we saw on hole 7. And now I think just the pace and the flow of the course is much better. So I think it's a good change. About 20 feet or so for Silver here. And that's going to put a green on the scorecard to bring him back down to even.
Yeah, finally going to gain a stroke back on Owen and Joel as they're going to tap in for par. Would take a lot to track them down, but it's possible.
Yeah, with this format, again, a couple mistakes here or there, might see a couple stroke swings.
All right, hole 9, 480 feet, par 3, OB right and left, as well as behind. It's very much a straight shot that finishes flat, or even a slight turnover that then hooks up at the end.
Yeah, very challenging hole here. That OB comes up quick on the right side.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate usual result of the hyzer flip. It kind of pushes into that right side, and if it just doesn't have the ability to hyzer back, you kind of stay.
So that did kick out and was safe, actually, similar to kind of hole 1.
Oh wow!
Kind of spit it back out as Joel.
I think he's safe, Joe.
Yeah.
He's safe, but that was an awesome shot.
Oh, I see it there on the line, eh?
Yeah.
Kristin here then for birdie. Oh, what a putt!
Big putt from Kristin. Probably maybe edge of circle 2.
Wow.
So we see this gatekeeper rewind.
Oh, and never a doubt. Was on the line the entire way. Good height.
Hey, that's a good way to start going into this back 9 here. You got to rattle a couple birdies off. Owen's got this rock to contend with.
Oh,
That was a good line, too.
Yes, the rock was like
low right side.
blocked half of my window.
But Kristin and Silver are going to gain another stroke here as we close out our front 9.
Yeah, what a fun watch. This Owen Scoggins and Joel Freeman team is lighting it up as you see all of that green on that scorecard. Kristin and Silver, though, still hanging around, a couple blemishes, but like you said, it's not over till it's over. As we take a look at these leaderboards, Evelina Sonneland and Kevin Jones making a push as well. So that's going to finish it out here for the front 9 of round 2 of the PDGA Pro Mixed Dubs. Once again, my name is Chris with Gatekeeper Media. Along beside me is Nick Hansen, and we'll catch you on the back 9.